The Doctor Who 60th anniversary special, The Starbeast, dropped on Disney Plus, and boy, things sure have changed.
Were there some rewrites that I missed?
Welcome back to Poprageous. I'm Danny Alex. You know, I've never been a die-hard Doctor Who fan, but there was a time when I would watch it regularly, and I was interested to see what Russell T Davies was going to do with the show. And he was returning and bringing with him David Tennant and Catherine Tate. But a wart was growing on this thing early on, an ugly wart. The BBC signed a new global partnership with Disney, and this couldn't be a good thing. After watching the Doctor Who 60th anniversary special, it's hard to argue against calling it one of the more woke TV shows to date, coming close to the efforts of Director X and his TV series Robin Hood earlier this year. Russell T Davies has no fear committing to an agenda and wrapping the plot and storyline in it. Based on the reaction, some fans look like they enjoyed the episode. But for the most part, this isn't going to be a positive change for the show. But I don't think Russell T Davies or Disney really gives a damn.
Oh, I don't care.
But here's the thing, and I think this is really important. Overreacting to these showrunners dramatically changing shows to a more woke format is the one thing you don't want to do. Their intention is to gaslight fans and set them up as the reason it fails, and not the reason it succeeds.
Yeah, Tom Brady could do that.
Tom Brady could do that.
If you're like me, you don't mind if there are progressive elements in a storyline or plot, when it's written in thoughtfully and works with the overall story. But the problem becomes when a TV show is transformed using subject matter that is politically charged and forces you to pick a side because the TV show has already picked one. The majority of us just want our entertainment as an escape from our daily lives. But the talking mouths of the political activist community are becoming ever louder. And to see so many shows inundated with woke messages and storylines can be exhausting.
I'm on no sleep. No sleep.
The Doctor Who special was mediocre at best. It was a decent episode that felt like a Doctor Who story, but its mid-episode twist with Beep the Meep being evil was incredibly predictable. They tightly wove the transgender storyline within the plot and was purposeful and deliberate, as it formed the reason Donna Noble didn't die after remembering the Doctor. There was a deliberate escalation of progressive themes, as stated by Russell T Davies. It was a creative choice to maintain the progressive nature of the show. It almost felt that after the 13th Doctor controversy, Disney and Russell T Davies wanted to one-up the level of progressive wokeness, to give the show a leading social agenda, and perhaps even to get a rise from the fandom, and with it, a ton of online chatter.
Tweet, tweet. Quack, quack. Tweet, tweet. Quack, tweet, quack.
Doctor Who has always been a show that explored social agendas that were considered progressive, but they did it with intellectual curiosity. The idea of TV shows being progressive has been part of Hollywood for decades, but done in a way that was cleverly made part of the script and plot. There was an episode of Star Trek, Let That Be Your Last Battlefield. It was about an alien who was hunting another, and they both ended up on the Enterprise. They appeared to be part of the same race.
Black on one side and white on the other.
I am black on the right side.
Fail to see the significant difference.
Loki is white on the right side. All of his people are white on the right side.
Now, I have never forgotten that episode, as it had a huge positive effect on me as a young boy. It was a brilliant way of showing how ridiculous the idea of racism really is. But progressive woke messaging has less to do with the specific elements within the story and more to do with the fact that it always seems to come with a condescending message to others in modern stories. They can't include the progressive theme without tearing down another group. Now, it really shouldn't come as a surprise, as anything Disney gets its paws on turns into a message-laden project, as the entire internal creative engine within that company is set up to develop storylines infused with messaging. And it shows with their rock-bottom box office numbers and abysmal streaming TV watch hours. The best thing fans can do is to speak with their wallets and not give these shows or movies their time or money. Being a screenwriter in Los Angeles, I can tell you that the business of scripts and screenplays is set up to find movies and TV shows that have within them messaging consistent with a progressive mindset. Literary managers and agents are having success getting scripts and projects sold that contain a woke ideology. And you can see it in some of the major screenplay competitions, where the top scripts chosen all have progressive elements within them and are not necessarily the best scripts. The 60th anniversary Doctor Who special is just another television property where its long-standing fan base has been told that their dedication to the franchise now comes with terms and conditions. Those being that you must accept the politicized messaging that now forms an integral part of the series. I'm giving the first Doctor Who 60th anniversary special a score of 5 out of 10. If you like what you heard, I thank you for watching and invite you to subscribe and join the Poprageous community. And if you didn't like what you heard, well, I thank you all the same. And we'll see you in our next video.